It isn't that hard to have basic oral hygiene, and that includes flossing. But there are some common mistakes that almost everyone makes when they floss. So in this video, we're going to talk about 5 things you're doing wrong when you floss. First of all, if you're one of the few people that floss their teeth, props to you. A survey found out that only about 30% of Americans floss their teeth daily. The other 70% are just gross. So good luck trying to find someone that likes to floss. This brings us to mistake number 1. You don't floss. You might be the best toothbrusher in the world, or you might think you'll be fine if you just floss right before your dental appointment. Whatever the case is, if you don't floss, it's going to show. Even if your teeth and gums look healthy to you, your dentist is going to know if you don't floss. That's because there are things your dentist can see that you can't. But you shouldn't just be flossing to make your dentist happy. It's also to make your teeth happy. You can't clean in between your teeth with a toothbrush. And this is a common place for plaque and leftover food to build up. And over time, it can lead to an infection in your gums or a cavity. This is why flossing is so important. And it also leads us to mistake number 2. You stop flossing when your gums bleed. Has this ever happened to you? You go to the dentist and they start poking around your teeth and your gums start to bleed. Ouch! What the heck? Well, believe it or not, your gums most likely aren't bleeding because of those instruments. I know it's hard to believe, but 9 times out of 10, your gums are bleeding because you don't floss enough. It sounds counterintuitive, but when you don't floss, bacteria start growing in between your teeth. And over time, these bacteria will build up and cause your gums to become inflamed. That means there's already more blood in that area. So the only way you can stop bleeding from flossing is not by flossing less, it's by flossing more and getting rid of the bacteria causing the infection. On to mistake number 3. You're flossing straight up and down. The goal of flossing is to remove plaque that is building up in between your teeth. But when you just floss straight up and down, there is a good chance that you're leaving some of the plaque behind. Instead, you should use what is called the C-shape technique. Basically, you curve the floss into a C shape against the side of your tooth and gently rub the floss up and down, keeping it pressed against your tooth. And you should do this on both sides of every one of your teeth. Mistake number 4. You're not flossing below the gum line. Your gums actually have a small pocket that surrounds each tooth. This is called the sulcus. And we talked about how bacteria like to hide in between your teeth. Well, bacteria also like to grow in your sulcus. So if you're flossing against the sides of your teeth, don't forget to floss into the sulcus by flossing past your gum line. Mistake number 5. You floss too much. Whoa! Usually it's the other way around. But now that you watch this video, you might try to be an overachiever and start flossing 5 times a day to impress us. We talked about what could happen if you don't floss, but if you floss too much, you could actually do more harm than good. When you floss too much, you can damage your gums and cause long-term problems. It's recommended to floss just once a day, no more and no less. Stick with that and your teeth will thank you. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss our new dental secrets every week.